You are the only power without opposite. There is nothing else besides you. You encompass the earth, the solar and other starry systems and galaxies. You alone are God. To you I surrender always, and from you I draw my power. So now, my spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes in the hearts of all men.
God is all that there is. God is all that life is. All are shared.
Certainly, all of life works just for your good. Time check, 6 minutes past 7 Ghanaian time. You are live on Aquintufo Radio, Abrabopa Radio, and Ethereum Radio. It's hour of awakening and empowerment, and you are warmly welcome. The main purpose of the program is to know who and what we are as spirit beings. We come your way every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time, right here on Aquintufo Radio, Ethereum Radio, and Abrabopa Radio, as I said earlier. Our guest for this evening is
Brother and our topic is Worry the Master Trickster. Worry the Master Trickster.
Father, Mother God, lift my vision beyond duality and seeming opposites to that sacred vision of your one and indivisible self. O God, grant me the blessed vision that sees only your divine presence in and through all of life. You are the only power without opposite. There is nothing else besides you. You encompass the earth, the solar and other starry systems and galaxies. You alone are God. To you I surrender always, and from you I draw my power. So now, my spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes in the hearts of all men.
God is all that there is. God is all that life is. All our shades of what God is. All our rays of the one light. We are all divine sparks of the
time check. It's 9 minutes past 7 p.m. Ghanaian time, and this is hour of awakening and empowerment. Time check. It's 10 minutes past 7 p.m. Ghanaian time, and you are live on Aquintufo Radio, Abrabopa Radio, and Ethereum Radio. We come your way every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time, right here on Aquintufo Radio. The purpose of the program is to know who and what we are as spirit beings. The topic for deliberation this evening is Worry the Master Trickster. So let's link up with the speaker for today. Hello? Hello?
Father, Mother God, Lift my vision beyond duality and seeming opposites to that sacred vision of your one and indivisible self. O God, grant me the blessed vision that sees only your divine presence in and through all of life. You are the only power without opposite. There is nothing else besides you. You encompass the earth, the solar and other starry systems and galaxies. You alone are God. To you I surrender always, and from you I draw my power. So now, my spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes in the hearts of all men.
God is all that there is. God is all that life is. All are shades of what God is. All are rays of the one light. We are all divine sparks of the one life that God is. To know this truth and to know this happiness, just see the good and the divine that you are. Oh, see the possible good and the possible divine that you are. Oh, see the possible good and the possible divine that you all of life forms are the reflections of God. All of life forms are the reflections of you. All of life forms are the reflections of the divine. All of life works just for your good. To know this truth and to know this heart.
spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes in the hearts of all men.
God is all that there is. God is all that life is. All our shades of what God is. All our rays of the one light. We are all divine sparks of the one life that God is. To know this truth and to know this happiness, just see the good and the divine that you are. All see the possible good and the possible divine that you are. All see the possible good and the possible divine that you all of life forms are the reflections of God. All of life forms are the reflections of you. All of life forms are the reflections of the divine. All of life works just for your good. All of life works. All of life forms are the reflections of God. All of life forms are the reflections of you. All of life forms are the reflections of the divine. All of life works. the reflections of you. All of life forms are the reflections of the divine. All of life works just for your good. All of life works just for your good. All of life works just for your good. All of life works just for your all of life works just for your all of life works just for your.
Hello, Dorcas.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello?
I can.
Great. So we are listening to you. Worry the master trickster.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to share. To our viewers, we apologize for the technical challenge we've experienced for a few 25 minutes, but all the same, we'll do much our best to ensure that this message and teaching reaches out to all of our viewers so we can all learn to evolve for the promotion of life. I welcome you to the Hour of Empowerment. Comes your way from our 24 and then the Ethereum Mission. Our topic for today is worry, the master trickster. Worry, the master trickster. We have emerged in this life just like the ray from the source of light has emerged, loaded and coded with myriads of the spectrum of colors. Like the ray, we are also loaded and coded with the substance of divine goodness. All of the attributes of life, this creative life, love, intelligent presence we have come from, is loaded and coded all of itself in us. And just as the ray needs the prism or the drop of water in the atmosphere to help to make it break out and show off all of its colors as the rainbow, life had gone ahead of us, providing us with all of the opportunities, the valleys and the mountains, so that we can capture and use all of those moments as the divine grounds upon which we can rise and burst out all of the billions and marvelous colors of God's nature that is loaded in us. Now here is where the challenge lies for us. Instead of taking this opportunity to do that which life is seeking for to birth out of us, we rather plunge ourselves in worry, missing out on our own magnificence. To show the glory that we are made of, we rather plunge ourselves in worry. When you even take a few look at our own way of life, we seem to have created a particular plan for our own life, such that should anything go amiss or shift slightly from the plan we have for ourselves, we are instantly drawn into that space of worrying about this thing is gone wrong and we don't know what to do. We are in a mess and all those stuff to burn out of us. It is even interesting to know that it is not even uncommon to find people in conflict or in competition with one another over who has the biggest worry. So people in conversation sharing their challenges, and then the listener goes like, is that only what you're worried about? You wait and listen to what I've got to tell you. And then the conversation is bordered around worry. I call worry the master trickster because yes, worry has got its divine purpose for which it is here to serve us with. Yet, left to linger on for long, worry finds its own way of stealing and wasting our time and energy. If you are left in worry for far too long, you end up noticing that your whole life will become a cycle, a continuous cycle of repeated events for which you need to worry about. And for many, they gladly allow this master trickster to steal all of their time, to steal away all of their energy, making them lose sight of the reality that they are the magnificent presences of God here on earth to be the blessing to life. Truly, worry is a master trickster. This is why scripture in the book of Matthew 6:27 would tell us why worry when worry would not add an hour to your day. It is even repeated again in the book of Luke chapter 12 verse 25. Same quote. Why worry if worry would not add an hour to your day? It is just amazing how we can allow ourselves to fall for this master trickster, failing to see and use it for that which it is meant to be for us. Therefore, the question is, what is worry actually meant to be and do? What is its purpose? What is this divine purpose of worry for which people who make it linger on for too long find themselves drenched in so much pain? Well, its divine purpose to each and every one is the ability to stimulate and jolt each and every one to the full realization that something is gone amiss. Oh, Master, wake up and show your magnificence. That is the only divine purpose worry holds for each and every one of us. It is that energy that causes you to rise from everything is blissful, to recognize that because this has gone amiss, there is an energy in me, there is this quality in me that must arise and poke at this issue or whatever challenge it is that has gone amiss, for me to show that I am truly the magnificent presence of God. This simple yet profound purpose that worry has for each and every one, when left amiss, can drain and drag you into a simple trap where you begin to even worry about hypothetical situations, the what if situations. Everything seems to be moving smoothly, and then you are asking yourself, what if it is too good to be true? Just so you can have enough to worry about. Beloved, this is the moment we want you to wake up and recognize the power that worry holds for you. Worry would capture you in that space of recognizing that an issue that has just cropped up demands you, oh Master, to do that which is due of you. Liken it to the moment when Yeshua was in the boat with the disciples, and then there was a storm on the sea. He was fast asleep, yet the disciples were worried. And then they go waking him up and say, Master, we are in the storm. And all the Master needed to do was just to say, calm to the storm, showing off the magnificence that is loaded in him. This is just the life, the nature of worry to us. Worry recognizes the infinite abilities that we hold within ourselves. And it is only calling us. It says, wake up. and show that glory that you are. I would call worry the prison or the drop of water in the cloud for us. Because in its presence, it allows us to now rise and birth great goodness in and through us. The story is told of a peasant farmer who had a piece of land. The land was so rocky, yet this peasant always felt the need to plant on it to have enough produce to feed his family and even to sell. At the beginning of every planting season, this peasant would walk onto his piece of land, and then just a look at the land alone, he begins to worry and lament. Am I going to go through the same toiling, trying to get something to eat for my family and even to sell to take care of my family? And this land would always end me up in that same spot where my yield is so bad. Year on and year in, this constant cycle was what this peasant farmer was all about. In the moment of him not recognizing the need for him to rise up and recognize that which worry is trying to reveal to him, that there is something amiss, you need to begin to poke at different solutions so you can rise and then show that magnificent nature of you. His own is the state of being trapped in that cycle of repeated action, farming the same piece of land. On the 7th year of having done this, fortunately, he was on his piece of land on another moment of farming when a stranger walks by. Looking at him, the stranger goes closer to him and asks, "Brother, why do you look so worried? Why do you look so drained? What is wrong with you?" And then, just as you are always, this peasant farmer finds a reason to lament over and over the challenge he's going through. He talks about how for 7 years he's been doing this over and over again. His yield has never been enough for him. But every single time, he keeps coming at it, hoping that one day, truly, this will become a better field. The stranger, fortunately, had foresight knowledge of the land. So this stranger now steps into it and tells him, "Do you not see the great wealth on which you stand?" The peasant goes like, "Which great wealth? I'm standing on a rocky land that cannot even give me enough food to feed my family. What is so much wealth in here?" And the stranger tells him, "If only you will spend time to dig the surface of this rocky ground, you shall find your wealth sitting right beneath this land." The peasant farmer decides, well, it doesn't kill to give it a shot. So he jumps in and then begins to dig the ground. Having dug for a few feet, he came across the first germ in the land. You can imagine the excitement that took hold of this peasant farmer. He was so overjoyed that he even forgot that all of the challenge that he was going through, worry was calling on him to rise up and do something different from what he has actually been doing. Beloved, this situation of this peasant farmer is no different from many of us, the challenges we go through. Once something goes off our plan for life, we are now brought to that space of recognizing worry, saying to you, "Wake up. I need that glory of you to shine itself out there. That glory you are must be given out there to life." But do we really give it attention? Science told us that for the butterfly to come out for us to enjoy its beautiful color, it has to go through stages, starting from all the way from being a larva or the egg, then it will hatch, becoming a caterpillar. Then it will go through the stage of a pupa, where it is just a frozen cocoon lying there. And then finally, it breaks out and show off all of its colors for all of us to enjoy. Take a few moments to ask yourself, if this whole cycle that is bringing out the birthing of the beautiful butterfly, this larva that has hatched, decides to look at itself and say, I am worried about moving from my caterpillar state to this state of death where I am not moving and nothing seems to be changing. And then in that worry, never take action to continue or move from that point of the caterpillar state through the pupa state and become that butterfly. You can imagine what life or what all of nature will be missing out on. The beauty that is loaded in this beautiful butterfly that we keep enjoying will certainly be lost unto us. Beloved, my question to you is this: are you allowing worry to plunge you in the continuous cycle of repeated events where you have to worry more? Or for each moment when something is amiss, you step out and rise beyond the level of this I can do nothing about, and show that I am the glory of God here in life to express, such that you express that glory. Having awakened to the purpose, that divine purpose that worry has for us, it is therefore the moment when we need to now wake up to its simple use. How do we use worry for our own good? If worry is to stimulate and tune you into recognizing that something is amiss and therefore I am to awaken and show that glory, how do we go about it? Beloved, this is the very first thing that I want you to come to the realization with. In the moment of worry for something having gone amiss, you must acknowledge that truly something is amiss and I am worried. That is the very first beginning for you to step into your power, where you can now take charge and transform all that which is to your own good. So, your very first step is for you to admit and acknowledge that I am worried about this particular situation. Beloved, in stating and acknowledging that you are worried, you need to be very specific. Describe that particular challenge that is making you worry to the fullest of your ability. Describe it till you can now know that truly this is what is wrong. Because many people have allowed, even in the state of worry, to even miss out on what really the challenge is. They are rather in the space of complaining and lamenting about what they are worried about. But when you ask them what really is the challenge, and then you find them fumbling. So yes, your first step to utilizing worry is to acknowledge that you are worried. Whatever you are worried about, you need to describe and define it so specifically for yourself that it becomes very realistic to you, so that your mind will not have any uncertainty about that which you are worried about. Worry is asking you to poke at the challenge so that your glory will shine forth. How then do you poke at something that you don't even know of? So yes, admit, acknowledge that yes, I am worried, and spend time describing that challenge to yourself. Then once you are done, having a clear picture of that which is giving you the space of worry, you now ask yourself, what solutions lie here for this simple challenge? What solution can there be for this challenge? and in silence, allow that which is loaded and coded within you to begin to speak its own solutions for that particular challenge. The ray would not be worrying about how am I going to break out for you to see the rainbow colors that you are messing about. It wouldn't worry itself overly, allowing worry to go on for long, but rather it would embrace that moment and break out to show that which it is. So yes, having acknowledged that you are worried about the challenge, your next step is to ask, what solutions can there be for this particular challenge? And then allow the life to speak its own solutions through you. Now, having gone through this, the next thing you have to now wake up to, which I believe is one of the greatest way for which we find ourselves in the space of worry. Copying. We tend to copy from everywhere instead of giving attention to ourselves alone. So, beloved, in bringing this simple teaching to you, I have sought to tell you this simple truth. You are unique beyond your own description. In your unique state, you are to live and be the demonstration and the celebration of your uniqueness. In the moment when you have fully used worry to accomplish your greater and your highest good, going through these two steps having been provided to you, you now rise into that state of, I am unshaken by nothing in life. Even before challenges, you can afford to smile because that which would tune you, that which will stimulate you, is fully arisen in you, asking you to shine your best glory. You smile at the storms because you know that this storm is only saying, poke at me with your own magnificence and show life your infinite glory. And with this simple teaching, I say, I bless you.
I bless you. I bless you. Worry the master trickster. Wow. If you are watching us live on Facebook, you can leave your comments and suggestions or questions. You can as well call us and ask your questions or contribute. If you're in the US, 001315 636 4063. 001315 636 4063. And if you are outside of the UK, 004402 0814 48180. And if you are in the UK, 020 8144 8180. You can also leave your questions and contributions on our Skype account for radio, and we will be ever ready to answer your questions. We will be ever ready to answer your questions. Hello, Clement. Hello, Clement.
Hello, Dorcas.
Great. So when I saw your
Hello, Dorcas.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Beautiful.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great.
I can. Go ahead with the question.
Great. So when I saw your topic,
Yes, I can hear you. So go ahead.
Thank you. When I saw your topic, worry, the master trickster, I was asking myself, is worry really a master trickster? How do you answer that? Is it really a master trickster? Is it tricking us?
Certainly. It tricks us only when we allow it to linger on for too long. Imagine someone who says, is this person ever going to even allow him or herself to step into the place of what solutions can there be for this particular challenge? In that state, you are caught up in only that state of worry. And once you are there, your whole psyche becomes a field of, I need to worry. So yes, more events will now come to you, giving you enough room to worry. But in that split second that worry comes to you, hoping to stimulate you with that power to say, wake up from this space, get up and do something. The moment you use it, you realize that the trick of going through repeated state of experiencing this worry dies out, and then you come out celebrating that, oh, I am a conqueror, I am an achiever, I am a successful person. But until you can allow it to do just this, it will trick you into the constant state of worry.
Wow. So I woke up one day. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can.
Great. I woke up one day and
I can hear you, Lucas.
The term worry came to mind, and I was just contemplating, and I came to the realization that worry is rehearsing what you do not want it to happen to you. What do you say about that?
Certainly, we have people who go in that space of worrying about what they don't want to experience. As I stated earlier, you have the hypothetical experience of worry where people go about, hey, what if this thing goes wrong and then I don't get it, this particular thing that I've always been yearning and planning for. Yes, in that state, worry is allowing you to practice all that you don't want to do. This is why I call it the waster of time, the thief of time and energy. Because yes, you don't want to experience that which you are even worried about. But then worry is allowing you to enjoy that beautiful space. Do I call it a beautiful space? Well, I hope you viewers understand what it means when I call it that beautiful space. Because truly, to come and realize time, the precious nature of time, and being spent on worrying about what you don't want to experience, and then you end up wasting all the time that you could have done something great. I believe, to those who don't want to really live the life of their glory, well, it's a beautiful space for them. But I won't wish anyone to find themselves there. That is a trap that no one must ever put him or herself in that space. Thank you.
Beautiful. But would you agree with me that it is good sometimes to worry? In that state, it means you are uncomfortable about your situation. So you then have to reflect on how you can awaken to that. In that aspect, would you say worry in itself is not necessarily a master trickster, but it is a state where you would have to go within you to find out your inner resources that can help you come out? What do you say?
Beautiful. So like I shared earlier, worry has its divine purpose for every one of us. It has a divine purpose. The purpose is to jolt you to wake up and do and be and show off. But in the moment when you allow it to linger for too long, then you experience its trickery. All of that which you don't really desire to experience, it presents it to you. That is where its tricky nature lies wholly. Worry must only be experienced for a split moment. In a split moment, it tells you something is amiss. Wake up and do it right. If you
Great. Hello?
you would experience the challenge it offers. That is why I call it the master trick. Hello, Doki.
Yes. You may continue.
Hello, Dorcas.
Yes.
Okay. So as I was sharing, I was saying that I call it the master trickster because it's like a two-edged sword. It slices in a way to move you into greater goodness. If you allow the other side to slice you, you are caught up in its constant and repeated action. So yes, it is acting as that trickster. A trickster has the truth, yet finds a way to make you miss out on it. Missing out on worry by making it linger on for too long is when you have now yielded to its nature of its trickeries. Yeah, thank you.
Great. So we have Velma Adams on the line. We would like to find out from her whether she has a question, a contribution, or something. Hello, Velma. Okay. Hello, Clement. We lost Velma on the line. We lost Velma.
Hello, Dorcas.
Hello. Great.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard the term
Velma, please
learn
have time to
helplessness?
share with
Learn helplessness. Have you heard the term learn helplessness?
Yes, I've had a conversation with a friend about it. Yeah, I'm yet to even go further to discover more about learn helplessness. So yeah, I have heard about it in psychology, right?
Yes. It's actually a theory by Seligman, but of course. So I'm just asking you in connection with the fact that sometimes you are preoccupied in your mind, or you are worried because you have tried everything possible and everything seems not to be working. So you find yourself helpless. So you don't know how to come out from your worry. In that state, what do you recommend for such a person?
Beautiful. For such a person, I would certainly say, 1, go through the 2 steps given. That is, admit that you are worried and be clear enough on that which you are worried about. Be very open and clear about it. And then ask you, what solution can there be? And if that is not coming up, you move on to a 3rd step. That would be, who do I know who can assist with a solution to this particular challenge? Because one truth in life is that wisdom is not loaded and read in only one individual. Every individual has some level of wisdom and experience to share with us. So yes, in the moment that you ask for the solution and nothing is come to you, ask yourself, whom do I know that can assist with this? This allows you to go out there to find the right person that can provide you with a solution to that challenge that you are facing. And in that moment, you now have your way out of worry. That which is not okay with worry is allowing it to linger on for far too long. It will take away the reality of what you are made up of. It will just rob you of that. Thank you.
Awesome, great. Emmanuel in Finland is asking, is worrying the same as insecurity? Is worrying the same as insecurity?
Okay, worry isn't, but it leads to insecurity. It is like a tunnel leading to one particular station. Along the journey of worry, insecurities would arise. If you allow worry to linger on for too long, worry is only the state that says something is amiss here, work at it. When you leave that particular moment unattended to, worry will give you more spaces or more avenues to spread the worry about. So it will now begin to channel itself into areas where you have not even contemplated on worry there. It will take you there to even contemplate on the possibility of what will go wrong in that situation. In that moment, you are now connected to that field of being insecure about everything that surrounds you. Even when someone is offering you assistance, you are insecure, asking yourself, what will be the next time he will disappoint me? Worry will give you that space, just because you allowed it to linger for longer than it's necessary. I tell you, you only need worry in a split second, and that is all of it. In that split second, use it for what it's meant for, and then you are free to move on and then grow. Thank you.
Wonderful. So Enoch from the UK says, what is the difference between dominion over all and owning all? Having dominion over all and owning all, is there a difference? And if there is a difference, which one gives more worry? Hello?
Dorcas, could you go over what you read so I can capture it properly?
Yes. So Enoch is asking, Enoch in the UK,
hello, Dorcas.
He's asking that is there a difference between having dominion over all, having dominion over all, and owning all, to own something, owning all? Is there a difference between the two? And if there is a difference, which of them, or which of the two gives more worry?
Okay, so I would say for each of them, they will have a level of worry to give. But to owning all, there lies a whole lot of, in my perspective, in that space of owning all, lies a lot of avenues for worry. Why do I say this? Even we as individuals, we do not own every aspect of our being. We don't own even this body that we are wearing. Because as time moves on, this body will fade and then wither. So if you decide you want to own everything, you will put yourself in the space of undue pressure. But to have dominion is to actually be in the space of recognizing that I can do all things. Indwelling me is that power to be. So yes, nothing is beyond me. Because the life that we live is here to be more of itself. So for you to decide you want to own more, I believe that you are only putting yourself in the space of experiencing more worry. Because yes, even and all for yourself. Well, if you want to go on a journey of worry, go for that. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, so let's acknowledge some of our viewers on Facebook. We have Rosemont Nikwe. She says she's listening. We have Lexus Richard. We have Ben Boy. We have Linda. And then, hey, mommy. Wow, great. Great. So we saw on social media, Ethereans are celebrating their 45th anniversary. Would you give us the program or the timeline if there are some activities?
Yes. Okay, so this particular Sunday, coming Sunday, we are launching the anniversary full and in full swing. Prior to Sunday, we are having everyone that have had any interaction with Ethereum Mission, be it through our teachings online or have been with any Ethereum and have learned about Ethereum mission to do a 2-minute video just explaining what Ethereum mission means to you, how long you've experienced Ethereum mission, what have you learned from Ethereum mission, and would you recommend Ethereum mission to anyone? We believe that great and high spiritual teaching has been going out to reach life. It is a moment for us to now receive every member who has experienced us to share their experience. Call it your own personal testimony of Ethereum mission. We only need you to do just a 2-minute video. So you send it to our WhatsApp number 0264-177-633, and then or 0548-177-633. And if you are fortunate to have access to internet, you can also send it to us at ethereummission@gmail.com. Yes. So you can send your recorded video to us, telling us about your experience with Ethereum mission, how long you've been with us, and what you learned, and how you are going to whether you want to tell people about Ethereum mission. So yes, on Sunday we are having a magnificent and awesome launch. But from now till then, keep pouring in your videos. We would love to hear your testimonies about Ethereum mission. Thank you.
Awesome. Can you help us? Can you do us a favor of telling us how long you have been in the mission and what keeps you there? Just a brief one. A very brief one. Can you help us?
Wow. I call myself baby Ethereum because from infancy through the children's class all the way till now, this has been my space, my home, my spiritual center of growth, and the only reason why I am still at Ethereum is because here I have tasted what life loaded and coded itself as me, and I have discovered the purpose for which I have actually emanated at this very specific moment. Beloved, our leader would always say, it is a disaster to live life not knowing who and what you are and why you are even here in the first place. Truly, discovering this, you step on that field of, I am here to be more. And truly, this has always been the reason why I remain here in the Ethereum mission and will always remain. Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome. I've had the opportunity to listen to church service online on Facebook, visited Ethereum mission a couple of times, and I would say Ethereum mission gives you the inner resources to handle every life challenge. Do you agree with me?
Certainly. I would always say 100% to the very statements that you just made. Every single life challenge you will ever encounter, Ethereum mission is already provided a solution. Truly, this is a big school of spiritual awakening.
Great. Great. We know Ethereans have a lot of branches, even in Ghana. Will there be other activities in any of the branches, or everything will happen at the headquarters?
Okay, for now, it is situated at the headquarters. You know, with the lockdown, we had the challenge of having to pause on a few areas. So yes, the main focus is happening right at the headquarters. It is even a lovely opportunity for everyone, all the branches, to come and meet in this one space so we can celebrate one another. I believe this is the right decision to bring all branches into this one space of the headquarters. How lovely it would be to have all our brethren coming to us. Even those who participate online, it would be beautiful to have all you. So yes, Dorcas, I invite you, please come join us for our launch and let's enjoy.
Wow, I'm already enjoying. I saw the Ethereum cloth, and I was wondering how I could purchase some. How is that possible? If you are outside Ghana and you want some, what do you do?
Okay, so I'll say just call the office line, get into conversation, and let's see the possible solutions available to us. With that, I believe, yes, we have all of the shipping companies working. You won't be able to get yours, so you can join us. So, yes, get in touch with our line, 0264177633, and then 0548177633. Get in touch with us, make your request, and then let's get talking so we can make you have a copy so you can represent in full gear with us. Thank you.
Awesome. So if someone wants to do a donation towards the anniversary, what are the lines? Are they the same lines, or do you have a special line for that?
The same lines are actually also open for donations. And then also, if you are on Facebook, you will be able to see our PayPal account scrolling at the very bottom. You can just check and then take the details over there, and then also send in whatever contribution you have to support this beautiful celebration. So I will entreat everyone, quickly go on Facebook right now so you can get access to all of those details. They are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, so you can pick any detail. That is our account numbers, and then our PayPal account, and then you can just do your donations. Thank you.
Thank you. So can we get the locations of Ethereum missions?
Great. Ethereum Mission, our headquarters, which is in Accra, is located at Sakaman, near the Ball Filling Station. The numbers I shared earlier, which is our 0264177633, and then 0548177633, is actually our contact numbers for the headquarters branch. So you can actually call us, and then we can give you further directions if you need any. So you can join us here. If you find yourself in Kumasi, Ethereum Mission is at Deba Court. We worship there, behind in Adiem Bra, behind Dr. Badu, certainly Dr. Badu. You can just call us there on 0561 166 331. And if you are in Takrady, in the Dave Street, the Energy Estate, you can also fellowship with us there. And the telephone number there is 0561 166 330. If you happen to be in the UK, we have a branch at 58 Orange Park Avenue, Mitcham, Surrey. You can worship with us there, or even get in there and be a part of the Ethereum Mission and learn for your own growth. In the UK, you can contact us on the number 0208 646 6129. Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. So Sister Rosemont says, we love you, Clement. Sister Dorcas, I love you too. I love you too, Mommy. I miss you so much. Yeah, so if you are in Ghana and you want to enhance your beauty, yes, if you are in Ghana, you want to enhance your beauty, look gorgeous for all occasions, such as the anniversary, look no further. Contact Ethereal Touch Ghana. You can follow them on Instagram at Ethereal Touch Ghana or on Facebook, Ethereal Touch. You can book them for all your occasions. You can contact them on 020-347-5032 or 0244-207095, and they will make you look gorgeous. And the time I will say, they will make you look very good and confident. Clement, we appreciate your time. We've learned so much. And we will make it to the anniversary. We will come and grace the occasion in any way we can. Thank you very much. Safe journey home. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Father, Mother God, lift my vision beyond duality and seeming opposites to that sacred vision of your one and indivisible self. O God, grant me the blessed vision that sees only your divine presence in and through all of life. You are the only power without opposite. There is nothing else besides you. You encompass the earth, the solar and other starry systems and galaxies. You alone are God. To you I surrender always, and from you I draw my power. So now, my spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes in the hearts of all men.